Well, AI is developing at warp speed, and we were trying to talk with our tech expert, James McConihe. Now you can hear us. This
I can
technology
hear you
working
now,
too.
and sometimes AI can't fix everything, right?
Exactly. You've been working in the tech field for more than 3 decades. You've seen how it's evolved, how fast it's changed. What do you take away from these developments?
Well, it has changed quite a bit, and in the last 2 to 3 years, in my opinion, it is really for the consumer market, it has just exploded. So if you take OpenAI when they launched ChatGPT, they in December 2022, they had about 1 million customers that signed up in a week. Now they have about 800 million, and that's just one model. So, and that has exploded on the consumer market. It's allowing the consumer to do everything from text generation, summaries, and research. You could do video, speech, even music creation, images as well. The businesses, of course, they're working it. They're a little bit
Hmm.
behind. Um, it will affect the labor market, um, but they're catching up. But I would say the real advantage is to the consumer market.
Well, and I think that, the folks who have embraced it the most are really young people. I think they're just amazed by what they can do. I mean, and my daughter uses it quite often. So you share some insight about what this could mean in terms of people using it well, maybe not using it well. What, for parents, do you think is the takeaway?
Well, the takeaway is to understand the layout of the land. So these are the models. When I say models, they call them LLMs, large language models. Um, and probably geared for more techie parents. There's a lot of techie parents who know some of this, but a lot that don't. And what can you do with it is that I talked about earlier. The text and all the different aspects of the models, what it could do. Um, but as going forward, though, what was it? About 50% of the students that will go into the entry level white collar workforce, those jobs are not going to be there.
Hmm.
So it's critical that once your child graduates high school or college, they have to be AI literate. Just have to be because their employer is going to expect it.
Absolutely. So, which means that, like, as parents, we can't just stick our head in the sand and say it's a phase, like my dad did with like Betamax. He was like, it's never going to stick. It's never going to stick.
It's here.
So, in terms of privacy, that is one of the biggest concerns with our kids, especially when they're online. What do we do about their privacy? How can this benefit them in school also?
Well, work with your child to make sure you don't put pictures, you don't upload it, you don't put your personal data, your address, your numbers there. Um, if you're an adult, don't upload your taxes, something
Do we
like
have
that,
to say
because
that?
I can see that, and,
Yeah.
and I've heard stories of that. It just don't do that. But the privacy is critical because of the safeguards that should be there.
Okay. Well, James McConihe, tech expert and author of this book, AI Made Easy for Parents and How to Thrive in Tomorrow's World. AI is not going away. So if our kids are going on that playground, we need to be there as well. Thank you. And it's not even a playground, it's just the world. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
James, for joining us. Appreciate it. And the
Thank
little
you.
prod to get on board.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.